News on 6 celebrates 75 years of covering news in Oklahoma this year.
One of the most emotional stories through the years has been the bombing of the Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City 29 years ago.
This is a News on 6 special report.
Good morning. More from Oklahoma City on that explosion.
When we went that day, I didn't come back home for 2 weeks. I came to the realization that there's a reality in mortality. Life is fleeting.
I spent years covering the bombing, the arrest, the trial and execution of Timothy McVeigh, and former News on 6 anchors Glenda Silvey and Terry Hood, along with chief photojournalist Oscar Pea, tell us what it was like during their coverage. Leanne Taylor has their stories for us in this Oklahoma's own original.
Away from the building!
April 19th, 1995 changed our state forever.
When the video showed up, there was just silence in the newsroom.
It was chaotic. It was absolutely unbelievable because as we were listening to the radio on the way to Oklahoma City, we learned it wasn't a natural gas explosion. It was indeed a bomb.
Just a sense of unreality that I couldn't believe.
This is the News on 6, a special edition.
3 KOTV journalists would begin coverage of the biggest story of their careers.
Tell us the latest on what's going on up there.
Nothing prepared me for the look of the building. No matter what picture you saw, nothing could really convey the violence and the horror of what that bomb did to that building.
You can see just smoke and debris and fire on the ground.
I think we have all had to stop and cry for a minute at times.
The bombing of the Murrah Federal Building killed 168 people. The story dominated the news for years, from the capture of suspect Timothy McVeigh through the trial and ultimately his execution.
The interviews, the scene sticks with you for life.
There were stories of survival and of loss, follow-ups from the scene, and eventually the implosion of the building.
I didn't realize how much it would affect me, what a relief it was that it was gone. I think it's partly because you're carrying emotions that you don't really let yourself even acknowledge. And how I felt when that was gone was just really profound for me.
And then in 2001, the dedication of the National Memorial and Museum.
It's a sacred place. They did such a masterful job of creating something so worthy and fitting of the people who lost their lives and those who lost their friends and loved ones.
You didn't really feel the scope of it until after the fact.
This is something that I think will change the way we look at where we live. Surely it will. And will take months and even years for us to understand what has happened here this evening.
We've talked to so many survivors over the years, and people have been brave and deal with it in their own ways, and all you can do is try to put one foot in front of the other, but no, there's no ever recovering from something like that. How could you possibly?
The federal building in downtown Oklahoma City was rocked this morning.
It's a story I too covered 29 years ago, and a story I'll never forget. That's why each year we pause to remember how our state came together and turned tragedy into triumph, and the Oklahoma Standard was born. Leanne Taylor, Oklahoma's own News on 6.